Hello student, I self Sadr Alam. I hope do you well. Today I got started class 11 mathematics portion of algebra and topic name is complex number. Topic name is complex number. Complex number. This is basically of class 11 mathematics. Class 11 mathematics and also J months and advanced. Okay. What is complex number? Basically, we study about number in lower classes. How much number? What is number and what is the types of number? Then we basically study about number, such a type of number, a real number, and also real number group is also rational number, irrational number, and also whole number, natural number. But here we study only about complex number. What is complex? What is complex? So basically, such a type of number a plus iota b. A plus iota b types of number is called complex number and it is denoted by Z. It is denoted by Z. Then we can say this part is real part, and this whole part is called imaginary part. Student, here a small notation. Here a small notation. This is called basically iota. This is called iota, and iota is a number, but it is iota is called a number, but this number is type of irrational and irrational. Euler can say iota is equal to root over minus one. Euler we can say iota is equal to root over minus one. Okay, so iota is irrational number and then similarly iota square is equal to minus 1 and iota cube is equal to minus iota and iota 4 is equal to 1. These four results are very important in this topic complex number. So student, basically do you a small understand about this number, this called iota, and this whole part is called imaginary part, but this part only A and B is called real part. So I hope do you understand. Next, what is the uh, example of any complex number? So a small example of a complex number, a small example of complex number, such a type of complex that is called notation of complex and suppose 2 plus 3 iota. This is a complex number. First of all, this is a complex number. This is a complex number because we understand a plus iota b such a complex number. Then we find here real part and imaginary part. So then real part of z is equal to 2 and imaginary part of z is equal to 3. Basically, iota related part is called imaginary part. Then you can say easily can say imaginary part is 3. Okay, I hope do you understand. Okay, next point is a small note point is here if z is purely here if z is purely real, z is purely real, then imaginary z is equal to 0. And similarly we can say if z is purely imaginary, this is a very important note point. Okay, if z is a purely imaginary, then we can say real part of z is equal to 0. So this is the basic definition and a example and a node of a complex number. And also we study about a small study about iota. What is the iota? So iota is a Greek letter. Iota is a Greek letter, and we know iota is equal to root over minus one, and iota square is minus one. Iota is equal to minus iota, and iota 4 is equal to 1. This is the basic definition, basic example. Okay, now you can continue this portion and. Next part is algebra, algebra, algebra of complex number. Why? Basically, do you know about number in lowest class? Do you know 2 and 3? This is a number, this is also a number, but this number is called real number. And we know this number, product of this number is also a real number, also real number. Similarly, we goes to what is the algebra of complex number. Then basically there are the 4 points you can use here. First of all, addition of complex number, addition of complex number, addition of complex number, addition of complex number. Or you can also show addition of two complex number. Both are same thing. Here, let us take z1 is equal to x1 plus iota y1 is a complex number, and also here z2 is equal to x2 plus iota y2 also a complex number. Then we can easily add this z1 plus z2 is equal to x1 plus, similarly very easy, this part and also this part. Here two part is real and two part is imaginary. Then you can add these two part, real by real and real to real and imaginary to imaginary, x1 plus x2, and this part iota y1 and iota y2. Here common is iota and iota y1 plus y2. So this is sum of our, you can say, addition of complex number. Similarly, we got to subtraction of complex number also, subtraction of complex subtraction. Basically, very easy. The both are same. Z1 minus Z2. Here plus, here minus. Minus is called subtraction. Z1 minus Z2 is equal to x1 plus iota y1 minus x2 and minus, because minus plus is minus, minus iota y2. Here x1 minus x2 and plus iota y1 minus y2. Here a small example of sum and subtract example. Let us take z1 is equal to 3 plus 4 iota and z2 is equal to 4 plus 6 iota. Then find the value of z1 minus z2, z1 plus z2 and z1 minus z2. That is very easy. I can understand sum of this part means real plus real and imaginary plus imaginary. That 3 plus 4 is real part and 4 plus 6 iota is imaginary part. That means student 7 plus 10 iota, and this portion is here 3 minus 4. Understand? Plus iota into 4 minus 6. That means minus 1 minus 2 iota. So this is the basic definition of algebra of complex number in addition and subtraction, and this is the very easy example of this portion. Similarly, you can study about multiplication and division of complex number similar. Okay, so I hope do you understand this part. So I continue this topic. Okay, thank you.